Hi, Air Sign Collective. This is your month of July reading, okay? I'm reading for the whole month for the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, North Node, or anywhere where you have major placements of air signs. So it could be big three, big four, or if you've got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius three times or more in your birth chart, this may resonate with you, okay? Um, so just a few things to note before we get into the reading. My window's open, so if you do hear some noise, it's the kids playing outside. Okay, I can't help it. Unfortunately. Also, there are a few planetary placements that are happening this month that may resonate with you guys and maybe put things into perspective throughout this month or maybe this reading. One of them is the new moon in Cancer, which is happening on the 17th of July. New moon is all about bringing new things in, manifestations. It's a good time to set intentions for the month and moving forward. Cancer energy is a water sign. They are very in tune to their emotions. They can understand their emotions and process them accordingly. They wear their emotions on their sleeve when they do trust you. But yeah, highly intuitive. Okay, so you may feel highly intuitive around that time. Okay, a good time to tap into decision making if you need to make decisions. Okay. Then we've also got on the 22nd. I think Leo goes retro. Venus goes retrograde in Leo. So you may find at this time either you or people attached to you may be coming into realizations about relationships in their lives, their love connections. Okay, and they may be releasing pride, ego, attention seeking, anything that you would usually associate with Leo. Okay, they may be releasing that. They may be coming to realizations about the parts they played in that, or you could collective. Okay, and then the other thing that's happening this month, I think on the 27th or the 28th, is Mercury is moving into Virgo. Mercury is the planet of communication, and Virgo is the sign of overthinking. Overthinking, organization, moving slowly towards things. Very cautious and very considered. Okay, I get Knight of Pentacles energy, which is an energy of moving very slow towards something, but always arrives as promised on time. Okay, that's Virgo energy. So and that's how it will be in regards to Mercury. Okay, so if there's decisions that need to be made, conversations that need to be had, you may be procrastinating on making those. You may be overthinking how those may go. This is an air sign reading, and air signs are known for overthinking. Okay, no matter what placement you are, Gemini and Aquarius especially. Overthinkers, okay, very intelligent, but really overthinkers, and no shade, okay. I am a Gemini rising, so I can definitely I can relate to that, okay. So just off the bat, you've got a lot of air sign here, so you've shown up in your own reading, okay. You've also got a few cards that the earth signs had, but in a different deck, if that makes sense. So we'll get to that in a second. The overall energy for July for you guys, air signs, is something that is in the recent past here that is just not for you, that you need to release, but you are in your head about it. You're overthinking it, self-imposed restrictions here with Eight of Winter, and whatever it is that you put into motion, whenever that was, in terms of manifestations, whatever you put into motion in the past, it's round the corner. You just need to make a decision that something isn't for you, okay, and move into an energy of co-creation with the universe, okay, where the universe puts in as much work as you do to make something happen, okay. This is gonna be reliant on a few things. You being creative, okay, so thinking outside the box, putting in the work. It's gonna need for you to tap into your solar plexus chakra, or your creativity chakra, okay. So solar plexus chakra, if you didn't know, is located within your hip area, okay. So where your reproductive organs are, that's where you'll find your source of creativity and inspiration. Okay. If you found it hard to tap into your energy at all, ever, or recently, that area may need to be healed at the moment. Okay. with the Four of Winter. It may be something that needs healing. Um, it may be something that can be healed from meditation, or chakral alignment, some kind of chakral, I don't know, meditation. I mean, check YouTube out, or whoever you watch your video content with, okay? Yes, that's the overall energy. Now with we've got not for you number 6, co-create number 40 or number 4, and observer number 49 or number 13, 31 or 4 may mean something to you. So with not for you here, this is from the wisdom of the oracle deck. This is an energy of something that you've outgrown here, something that a decision, something that what's the expression, rejection is God's protection, okay? That's what not for you is. So there may be something here that you wanted that isn't working out, or something that is no longer for you. Maybe it was for you at some point and now it isn't anymore, okay? You're having to release this air signs, having to accept that it isn't for you. Don't try and hold on to something that isn't for you. Don't be in your head about it, 8 of Winter, okay? And struggling to kind of compute why it's not worked or why it's not for you or whatever it is. There's something here around your boundaries, having to enforce your boundaries with this situation that isn't for you, okay? Maybe there's been a lack of enforcing your boundaries. Maybe Spirit is saying that boundaries need to be enforced, okay, before this thing can come in for you. Take it as it resonates. It'll be different for everybody. But yeah, there is something here in the recent past that you have been saved from, okay? You've then got co-create here, number 40. This is an energy of working in collaboration with Spirit, with the universe, in order for things to happen, in order for your manifestations or things to come to fruition. Co-create is it's an energy of needing to tap into your creativity in order to make things happen, thinking outside the box, okay, taking inspired action. Just underneath that you have Shakti, which is the solar plexus chakra, which I mentioned earlier, which is an energy of creativity, tapping into your creativity and your sacral chakra, solar plexus chakra, okay. Also, before I move forward, we'll get to it in a second actually. So yeah, there's like a synchronicity here with you having to kind of co-create with Spirit, and how to do that. And how to do that is to put in the work and tap into your creativity there. You've then got Observer, number 49. This is an energy of really taking a step back and looking at the environment that you're in, or the people that you surround yourself with, the communities that you're in, the whatever it is for you. Really taking a step back to look at that and seeing, you know, if you're in alignment with the values and the values and the way that that community operates. So it's an energy of not just looking at yourself or reflecting on yourself, but reflecting on your environment as well. There's also an energy with that, with becoming too closely, identifying too closely with your feelings or your experience so much that it becomes it's a reality for you. When in reality, it's not reality. It's just your objective view on something. This is an energy of you having to step back and take maybe an objective look at something for you to gain a perspective, a neutral vantage point on a situation, okay, in the near future. So be open, I would say. Be open to something is what I'm getting. On your second row here, you've from the Astral Realms Oracle, Crystal Oracle, you've got South Node, which came up for Earth signs, but in the Moonology deck. South Node is an energy of learning from your past experiences and mistakes, taking the lessons that you've learned and moving forward with them towards your North Node. There's a danger here with South Node, with boundaries and South Node. There's a danger here of you, if you're not taking those lessons to move forward, there's a danger of you repeating cycles until you learn until you learn to take those lessons on board and use them in a strategic way, okay, to move forward. If you don't take those lessons on board, if you don't set boundaries for yourself, you are usually locked into repeating those cycles, okay, which is where not for you comes in. You don't want to have to repeat a cycle that you have. Spirit is saying you have technically outgrown, something that's not for you, something that you have moved away from, really, but you need to take those lessons to move forward. You can't take those lessons and make the same choices, okay? In your second one, we've talked about this at length. The Shakti, solar plexus chakra. I think I said sacral chakra earlier, but it actually says solar plexus. And your solar plexus chakra is actually located in the base of your like tummy, kind of just like, I think, no, not the base of your tummy, just below your rib cage. So it's like what you might call your gut. It's where the source of your energy comes from, your life force comes from there. Okay. In this book, in this deck, it does speak about your creativity coming from that space as well. But and as far as I'm aware, creativity really comes from sacral chakra, but it could be collaboratively. Theoretically, yeah, it will work collaboratively with your solar plexus chakra, because it's all about life force energy, taking action, moving forward. Okay, and then you've got healing, which is number 33. If I didn't mention already, you've got number 21 here, or number 12, number 3. Those numbers may mean something. You've got number 5 here, and then you've got 33, or it could be a 6, which is healing. This is an energy of excuse me, in the near future here. You may be being encouraged to take a step back and look at something, and really assess your surroundings. Like I said, the community, the environment, the conditions that you're in, and it may be forcing you to look at scars, wounds, areas of development within yourself, or within the environment, the conditions, or the community, whatever it is for you. This may be really painful for you to kind of really reflect on. You may see things where you've, that disappoint you, that hurt you, that upset you, that trigger you. It's not, it's really screaming shadow work to me. But it's part of a process here that will allow you to move forward in some endeavor, something that will, as when you start to go through this process, it will kind of trigger some kind of clarity here. You've got clarity at the bottom of the crystal, the astral realms oracle deck, and then under that you've got regeneration. So it will trigger some kind of clarity, it will trigger some kind of transformation and regeneration that is necessary. Oh wow. And then just underneath that you've got divine love. So this is screaming to me shadow work, and that needs to be, you need to do some shadow work, air signs, in order to bring in some kind of divine love. Now this could be romantic love, but it doesn't have to. It could just be something, bringing something in that you're divinely aligned with, that is meant for you. But it's gonna, in the near future here, I'm thinking before the end of July, as this is, a July monthly reading, you will be forced to observe and really look at yourself and others within a given situation, community, whatever it is for you, in order to trigger some healing. Okay, yeah, we've got healing twice here, and with the Four of Winter. Wow, this is not what I thought it was, this reading. I've got at the bottom of the Wisdom of the Oracle deck, I've got by the book. Spirit is saying here that whatever this situation is regarding, you just need to do it by the book. Okay, there's no shortcuts here, there's no skimping, there is no you can't scam, you can't what's the word, yeah, you can't take any shortcuts. You just need to do it by the book. And it may be hard for you with healing here twice, but Spirit is saying you need to, in order to gain some clarity and regeneration here in the near future. You've got at the bottom, just underneath by the book, you've got deep knowing and truth be told in the reverse. And then just underneath that, you've got happy, which is, something great, obviously. Let me just look at what deep knowing and truth be told says in the reverse. Wow. Okay, so deep knowing, guys, it's all about being in empathy overload. Okay, so you may be somebody who's highly intuitive. You may have water placements just based on that. Okay, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. You don't have to. The crazy thing about you being hypersensitive at the moment, with deep knowing in the reverse, is that it mentions empathy, and no word of a lie, when I was shuffling the astral rounds oracle deck, I got empathy come out twice, but I was shuffling, so I didn't take it. It also speaks about having boundaries, energetic boundaries, and we've got boundaries here. Okay, so this is crazy. What is this? There is something here that is zapping your energy. It's an air sign reading, and I'm getting think it's over. It could be overthinking. Okay, it could be overthinking. Again, we're moving into Mercury's moving into Virgo. There could be some overthinking going on with you, air signs, middle of the month. Um, this may resonate with you if you've got Virgo Mercury or air sign Mercury. Check that out. Um, we've got Eight of Winter here, which is all about overthinking and self-imposed restrictions. But yeah, anyway, I digress. Deep knowing in the reverse, it's about having psychic exhaustion. This is a time where you need to recharge your batteries, which is why we've got healing here. You need to recharge your batteries and set energetic boundaries. You know, if you're a spiritual person, you may want to take a salt bath. You may want to meditate. You may want to just ground yourself in nature. Just sit in silence, read a book, whatever it is for you. Take some time to tap into your self-care and self-love. Don't be afraid to say no, and to say you know, no, I'm not great today. You know, just look after you. Do it by the book. There are no shortcuts to healing at this time. You just have to go through it. Yeah, and truth be told in the reverse, this is number 14, breaks down to a 5. Deep knowing is 43, breaks down to a 7. But truth be told is in the reverse is all about you not being truthful either to yourself or to others. You're not being truthful about where you're unhappy in your life. You may be in some kind of denial. That may be why you're overthinking things at the moment, or why you haven't got any clarity in regards to a situation at the moment. Yeah, there could be some. I think it's just time. Again, with boundaries, it's just an energy of you now having to draw the line here. You need to put a stop to energetic exhaustion. You need to put a stop to being dishonest with yourself or with others. You need to put a stop to being in denial to hidden agendas. You need to put a stop to wearing a mask. This is what I'm hearing. And even if you don't like what you hear when you have that conversation with yourself, you need to acknowledge that it's key to having a more honest future with yourself and with others. It's key to moving towards regeneration and clarity. It's key to moving towards that divine alignment or divine love that we have at the bottom of the Astral Realms Oracle deck. Okay. Wow. Yeah, whatever it is that you're not being honest with yourself about, air signs, it's causing heavy burdens, and the deceit and the denial, it will continue to weigh heavy on you until you set yourself free from it. You have to be truthful now, and nothing less is acceptable. Okay. So yeah, like the healing thing makes more sense now. Before the end of July, air signs, you're going to be forced to really reflect on how you are behaving in a situation within a community, and not just you with the observer here. It's the way others are. You know, do they need to heal? Are they acting from a place of a lack of empathy, or are they acting from a place of lack of clarity, or are they trying to cut corners? Are they you know, it's just crazy. This is not what the reading that I thought this was. It sounds like there's a lot of healing that you need to do, air signs, or people within your closest environments that they need to do. But whether it's you or them, you need to have the boundaries with you or them regardless. You can't let that energy, whether it's yours or theirs, impose on the decisions that you make, the way that you live your life, the way that, you know, because at the bottom here with the Moonology deck, it's potentially, if you're not making these changes before the end of July, or if you're not making these changes, if you're resisting healing these blocks, it's gonna prohibit you from achieving your goal, which you are very close to achieving. You need to have boundaries with yourself and with others, in order for you to get this beautiful divine outcome, whatever it is for you. That is crazy. Did not think it would go this way. Anyway, I will pull some tarot on this as well, because this is really interesting. So third row, we've got the Fairy Tarot cards. We've got Eight of Winter, which in your traditional tarot is the Eight of Swords, all about a self-imposed restriction, overthinking, keeping yourself trapped and feeling like it's outside forces that are keeping you trapped when in fact it's yourself. You've got the Four of Winter, more air sign energy. They're both air energies. Four of Winter is a traditional tarot. Four of Swords, energy of healing, meditation, taking time out, pausing, reflecting, doing nothing, being still. And then you've got the Princess of Autumn, which in your traditional tarot is the Page of Pentacles. This is something coming to fruition, a solid offer, a solid a manifestation coming in. It can be, but in this deck, Eight of Winter, it says you have what it takes if only you believe in yourself. Thinking that you're powerless when you're not, a lack of self-confidence that keeps you from getting what you want. So you're in an energy of thinking that you don't have what it takes to do something, okay, when in fact you do. The self-limiting thoughts that you may be having at the moment, maybe around second guessing whether something is for you, second guessing whether you are for a situation, second guessing that you're good enough for a situation, because there's blocks here with healing twice. You've got blocks. I would say that the reason why you're second guessing yourself is because you are emotionally, you could be emotionally exhausted, but you're definitely what's the word, mentally exhausted. You're definitely, or you're surrounded by people that are mentally exhausting you, and that's why you're lacking in self-confidence, or whatever it is for you. But the Ace of Winter is just a mindset. It's not real. And you need to create boundaries with yourself. If this is an energy of overthinking, you need to put stops on your overthinking. One of the things that really helped me stop overthinking was practicing an energy of gratitude. Okay, I did a gratitude challenge. It was I did it with my spiritualist, who was someone who I can consider my spiritualist. Follower on Instagram, looking for a sign. She is great, but I did a challenge with her, that gratitude challenge, and yeah, believe me, I don't overthink anymore. I really don't. It works, so check that out. Anyway, Four of Winter, you've got Four of Swords. Traditionally, it says set aside your concerns for now. You can make a decision later. Solutions that come from meditation, the need for more sleep, or a vacation. So yeah, you may be really tired at the moment, guys. You may be doing too much in your day to day. You may be thinking too much. That's what I'm getting. You may be emotionally drained. You need to maybe just take some time out at the moment. If you don't heal, if you don't take time out, if you don't rest, you won't be able to bring in this, whatever it is here, with spirit co-creating and manifesting, and with the solar plexus chakra. Your life force will be drained if you do not take some time out to heal, to meditate, to be still, to rest. Okay, Princess of Autumn is Page of Pentacles. It says happy news about your career, promotions, or scholarships, well thought out plans that go perfectly, needing a little push to get going. So there'll be something that happens here in the near future, I reckon by the end of July, that once you take a step back and look at where your blocks are within yourself and within your surroundings, you'll finally start to gain some clarity here in what you need to do to get going. You'll finally get some clarity in how you can transform, regenerate. I'm hearing new month, new you. You'll be a completely different person by August. I'm hearing, if you do kind of take some guidance from spirit. This could be in your finances. You may have been experiencing blockages in your finances. Maybe you've been applying for jobs and not getting them, or you've not had the right offers come through on jobs. It's because you've got work to do. Okay, you need to take a step back and look at where the blocks are within yourself or within your surroundings. I can't stress that enough. I feel that so strongly. There is major blockages within yourself, but I'm really hearing within your surroundings. It could be people, it could be family, it could be friends. If people are whispering in your ear, if people are trying to influence the decisions that you make, with boundaries and South Node here, if people are trying to get you to, if the decisions that you're making are hinging on old ways of being, old ways of doing, old programming that are being reinforced by people or your own thoughts, you need to let that go. You need to heal that, because that is a major blockage. You can't move towards new things if you're still hanging on to the old way of doing things. The two do not go to hand in hand. Okay, but there is something great on the horizon here in the near future, once you take that perspective and a neutral view vantage point, and kind of look at where you are and who you're surrounding yourself with and what you're surrounding yourself with. At the bottom here with the Moonology, you're very close to achieving your goal. So again, something is around the corner for you, but you just need to let go of these self-limiting things, not for you, is here. There's something here within where you're having a lack of boundaries that is not for you anymore. You need to let it go. South Node, not for you. It's past, it's done, lessons have been learned, don't repeat it, let it go. Eight of Winter, you're finding it difficult to release, but round the corner you've got something that's waiting for you. You need to release. I can't even stress it. The energy that I feel for air signs at the moment in this reading is a bit immense. It's a bit much. Two of Swords, you literally have... Oh, you feel like you're at a crossroads, that you can't make a decision on something, but you can. You have all the information that you need. All you need to do is put down one of these swords or two of these swords and pull that blindfold off, and you'll see all the information that you need to make a decision. Anyway, next to this, you've got energy is gaining momentum. Something is gaining traction here. It's gaining traction with solar plexus chakra and co-create. Spirit is wanting to co-create, to bring in something here, this regeneration and this divine love, which is at the end of the astral realms deck. Okay, but to do that, you need to take a step back. You need to rest. You need to recharge. You need to let go of that overthinking. You need to let go of that exhausting mental energy. You need to tap into your life force energy, solar plexus chakra, in order to be able to co-create with spirit and bring in that divine abundance. Yeah, Eight of Wands, communication fast. Spirit is trying to communicate with you, but you need to, if you're exhausted at the moment, you cannot communicate and co-create with spirit if you are exhausted. That is known. You cannot do that if you're exhausted. And if you're not exhausted, there's energies around you that are depleting your energies, okay? They are depleting your energies, and it's creating major blockages. Hermit, Virgo energy. You may be in hermit mode at the moment, taking some time to look within, attune to your higher self. And if you're not, Spirit is recommending that you do. The last card here with the Moonology deck, look at the bigger picture. When you are taking that step back there with Observer, and you're looking at yourself and others around you and the environment that you're in, and you're looking at the blockages, you need to look at the bigger picture here. You really need to take a step back to reflect and look at the blockages, why they are creating blockages, how the encouragement of others to remain in a certain thought process, or to do the same things that you've always been doing, to remain in a certain type of programming is blocking you. You need to really look at the bigger picture there. You've got Three of Pentacles. This, again, there's something coming in here where Spirit is wanting to work with you. There could be something on the horizon that this could be anything. It could be work. It is Pentacles, so it's something in 3D, but something wants to build some kind of stable foundation with you, or you want to build some type of stable foundation with it. It could be something in regards to something that you're emotionally attached to. Page of Cups, intuition. It could be new love. That's what the Page of Cups means. Intuition. Yeah. It could be something that you need to make amends with, somebody that you need to make amends with. Okay, so can I just quickly get some tarot? This is such an interesting reading. I've gone well over. Tarot, more confirmation for the air signs. Seven of Pentacles. Why is the Seven of Pentacles here? Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, so this could lead to your stability here. Once you heal these blocks, it may heal. You may have blocks in your finances or in your 3D world. Maybe you've been trying to get a house. Maybe you've been trying to get a car. Maybe you've been trying to get a new job. Maybe you've just been trying to move from out of the situation that you're in, elevate your life in some way. This will heal those blocks, okay? This is putting in the work. This is planting these seeds here. Seven of Pentacles. All of this healing this month of July is planting the seeds for your Nine of Pentacles abundance here. It's planting the seeds for that. What else can you tell us for the air signs for the month of July, Spirit? Three of Pentacles again. Yeah, so there's something that you need to build on, and this is the building blocks for it at the moment. Yeah, at the moment you really may be struggling with finances, you may be juggling lots of different responsibilities or juggling your finances. This will heal that. That's crazy. The Lovers card, Gemini energy. So this is you guys, but also it's an energy of a choice between two. You may be having to make a choice regarding something, guys, and you're finding it difficult maybe to make a choice because you're doing it based on old programming, okay? But you've grown, and you're still trying to use your old programming, okay? You need to come to a realization that you cannot move forward into new energy using old energy tactics. Okay, the Lovers card I was just about to say the Lovers card could also be about, this could be a relationship or just a love thing. We did see the Page of Cups earlier as well, but Two of Cups just came out, so this is partnership, this is love, this is reciprocal love as well, or reciprocal partnership. So this could have a knock. You might have blocks in your finances and in your love life at the moment, and it's, I'll be honest with you, air signs, a lot of it is you. Sorry to say it. Yeah, there's a passionate new beginning on the horizon, and you're blocking all of it. I'm sorry to say, but there is a way out. Yeah, into it. You may be receiving downloads at the moment. Air signs. This is Pisces energy. You may be receiving downloads. But you haven't been acting on it. Okay, or maybe Spirit wants to send you downloads. One more, please, Spirit. You've got to be open to it, and the only way you can be open to it is to be receptive. The only way for you to be receptive in this energy is for you to do the healing. Knight of Cups, yeah. So you maybe, this could well be about love. It could be about creativity, a passionate new beginning, whether that is in love or in life, whatever that is for you. But I'm getting strong pentacles and strong love. Yeah, there's an energy here of you needed to have strength in order to kind of get through this process of reflecting on the blocks and the people and the situations and the conditions and the programming and the environments that are blocking your life. They're blocking all of this, or you're blocking all of this. Okay, air signs. Yeah, 8 of Wands at the bottom of the deck again. Spirit is trying to send you some, oh my god. Air signs, I can't even believe this. What is going on? So, oh my gosh, 8 of Wands. Spirit is trying to send you blessings. The Spirit is trying to send you a solid offer here with the Page of Pentacles. Spirit is also trying to send you an Ace of Cups. This could be love. This could just be something emotionally fulfilling. The worst thing about it, or the best thing about it, is this is something that you've manifested, but you're blocking it. Empress here. This could be you guys, Libra. Empress is Taurus, Libra energy. This is an energy of abundance. This is an energy of being, attracting things, yin energy. And the World card, fixed energies, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, and Aquarius. If you could be any of those placements in your birth chart. But the World card is an energy of new cycles. Okay, Spirit is trying to send you in your manifestations. This is beautiful. But you need to heal these blocks. It's right on the horizon. Oh my gosh, it's on the horizon. Anyway, it's really long, air signs, but I am conflicted for you. I feel listen, don't be scared. There's beautiful things on the horizon. Just get through this month of July. Don't shy away from the hard work of trying to change your mind, trying to do something different, act different, make a different choice. Really reflect on where you are blocking yourself and where others are blocking you, and you will be fine. Because after July, you've got regeneration, you've got clarity, you've got divine love, you've got the Lovers card, you've got abundance, healing money blocks, healing love blocks. I'm excited for you, air signs. So drop me a comment if this resonates for you. I am _Poppy_O. Follow me on all platforms. I said that wrong, didn't I? Follow me on all platforms. I am _Poppy_O. Drop me a comment or a DM if this resonates and you'd like a reading more in tune to your energy. Okay, have a good